Welcome to Region Degenerates. We are a proud member of the Overtime Sports Network. You can find the Overtime Sports Network on the interwebs at www.otsportsnetwork.wixsite.com/OTSN. We have all your gambling, blogging, podcast needs. We also have live shows. Now go check us out. We are also on Twitter at _OTSN. We no longer have next. We are now. Boys, let's get to the show. Welcome to Region Degenerates, introducing your co-hosts.
It's everybody's favorite redhead, Boner.
And everyone's favorite idiot, Krown.
And I am your host, Mikey Wilson. Thank you for tuning in to another episode of Region Degenerates. I am your host, Mikey Wilson. I got a couch to my right with the loser on it, Krown, and the newest member of the Region Degenerates. He will be a permanent member from here on out. The thick daddy himself, Big Nate Fowler.
Damn, boy, you thick. You a thick boy.
What's going on?
How excited are you to be part of this absolute shit show?
Well, I gotta say, after the first time, I kept showing up for more podcasts. I think I'm the tied for reigning guest, now permanent member. So I must be doing something right. So I'm pretty excited.
Yeah, you were tied for permanent guests. You are now a permanent member, so you will no longer be. you can't add any more guest reigns. So as soon as Tuck comes back on, he takes title back.
That's all right. But now I'm a permanent member. So
I was trying to get Tuck on last night. He wasn't having it.
Yeah, he just wasn't feeling it last night. He was just trying to worry about his calories a little bit and trying to enjoy himself at the same time. How many times did he mention that last night?
Yeah, that was funny. Tuck's my guy. He slammed 3 beers quickly, though.
Oh, yeah.
He got through some beers.
He missed it. He actually enjoyed himself.
Let's go. Yeah, he looked over and asked me if I was ready, and I was like, no.
Not yet.
I'm not ready yet.
He's like, so I'm drinking faster than Wilson over here?
Jesus Christ, bud.
It's been a while. He lost 70 pounds. I don't know if you've seen that. Yeah, he's lost.
I did see that picture on Instagram.
70 pounds.
Go him.
So he's trying to balance out the being able to enjoy himself again and still maintain it.
I did fine last night.
Remember what else?
Because last night we were at that comedy show. We went and seen Guns Blazing.
Oh, yeah.
Todd McComas and Sean Latham, $20 Chef.
Yeah.
I introduced Nate to $20 Chef of Michigan. Funny boy.
Yeah.
He got on stage and took control. That was
loud,
awesome, man.
Big mouth.
Oh, yeah. Loud boy.
Funny, though.
Loud, but he kept moving that fucking speaker back. There was just random speaker on stage. It wasn't hooked up to nothing. And he walks over to the speaker and he goes, "Look at this fucking speaker over here, just sitting on a cart. Some fucking roadie got lazy, just fucking." And he goes, "I bet this isn't even play. It's not even fucking. Look how fucking roadie is the life." And he just grabbed the speaker and walked it across the stage, and then walked it back. And then he just kept going back to that.
It was on like a wheelie cart. Yeah. You just push it. It was hilarious.
That was funny last night.
Was he the headliner?
So it was just those two, and it was their show, and they come out together and they introduce each other, and then they did rock paper scissors as he was going to go first.
Ah, nice.
Todd McComas, bold strategy, going 3 scissors in a row.
Scissors 3 times in a row. And he lost on the third one, but it's bold strategy. I mean, someone's going to change it by the third time, right? You just got to hope that it's the opposite way.
Or maybe he thought he only did it one time because they were probably high out of their mind.
They might have been high out of their mind.
They could have been.
Yeah.
Not going to argue that.
So we went down to the merch table. I got a T-shirt in a koozie. A koozie right here.
Little can jacket.
And I asked Todd for a picture, and he goes, "Well, yeah, we can take a picture, but you gonna hang out for a little bit?" I go, "Yeah, we got nowhere to go. We'll go have another beer." He goes, "All right, cool. Just go up to the bar, have another beer, and we'll come bullshit with you guys." Oh, okay. Well, fuck. I mean, don't threaten me with a good time, huh?
Right.
About 10, 15 minutes later, he came over and started bullshitting with us.
He sat at our table for like 20 minutes.
Yeah, just talking.
Just shooting the shit. It was awesome. And then typical Sean Latham fashion, we're leaving, and Sean gave me a hug, and I go, "Dude," he had a $20 sticker on his shirt. I go, "Dude, big fan of the $20 chef." He goes, "Oh shit, kid, you want a sticker?" And I was like, "Yeah, I'll take a fucking sticker." He goes, "Fucking stay right there, son." And he just runs out of the bar.
He went quick, just gone. Well, where did he go?
He had to have gone to his car. I don't know where else he could have went. And he comes back in with 2 stickers. He goes, "There you go, kid." Just like,
He just went into character real quick.
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
let me get these show notes up here and let's get started. Wait, Nate, how? It's Saturday. How was your Friday night? What did you do last night, man?
I don't even know.
Played
A whole lot of
video
nothing.
games.
Yeah, a lot of video
Video.
games. Just recently got into playing 2K20. I know I'm a little behind, but buying video games at full price is a little ridiculous, so I get them when they're cheaper, and I just run franchise, so saves me money, and I get to play for however long I feel like.
That's right.
Not a bad move, by the way.
Yeah. It was the same way with Madden. I have 20. And I was going to get 21 whenever it was on sale for like $30 or whatever, but I ended up not doing it. So, same thing. I only play franchise, so buying the new games doesn't really interest me that much. Getting the new characters isn't that exciting.
Well, talking about 2K, basketball season starting pretty soon.
Oh yeah, 22nd.
22nd.
Few days.
Next week we're gonna dive into that. I got a DraftKings gave me a 75-point spread for the Lakers, so I went ahead and hammered that.
Hammered $50. Yep, betting
The
it.
$25 minimum
25
max.
max.
25 max.
25 max. I don't know if it was 50 max.
I put in 200, and they're like, "Sir, excuse me, sir, you can only bet $25 on this max."
Yeah, you can't take that much money.
All right, well, 25 then.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Well, then fuck. Put me in 25.
I'll take 25. That's fine. Free $25. I mean, come on now.
Yeah.
Unless Lakers lose by 75,
Yeah, it's not gonna happen.
which pushes, and I get my money back. So
Yeah, the Lakers lose by 75 is never gonna happen.
Right.
Not with
And
LeBron on
then
the team.
last
And
night,
AD.
the NHL decided that they were going to play a 56-game regular season.
Oh yeah, starting in January.
Start January 16th. So next week sports is gonna be at its peak. Next week we're gonna dive into hockey. We're gonna talk Chicago Blackhawks future, Stanley Cup maybe in their future,
Hopefully.
playoff run.
I mean, as a fan.
Whoa.
Hey,
All right. Well, Nate lasted long.
it's been nice knowing you.
And then we're gonna talk a little basketball next week. We'll dive into some basketball, get some parlays going for you. But I mean, basketball will be full spread by the time we get back, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So we'll get some parlays going for basketball, and then we'll dive right into that.
I'm in, man.
All right. So let's.
So I'm in NBA.
Yeah. Let's go straight to what do you?
Check the other screen. No, check the recording, you goof. Okay. I just
We're good to
didn't,
go.
I didn't see it moving, so I was
This jumps
that's why. Okay.
when it. Well, so I already messed it up because we paused. So, but this'll here. Let me. Oh. And when we pause, it just keeps. Fuck it. So when it's messing up, this little GarageBand thing is gonna be like, "Whoa, hey,
Oh, I got you.
hey, something's
flags
fucking
you.
up over here."
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Alright,
we're gonna
perfect.
stick over here. I'm gonna run the show. You stay on the loser couch.
Loser couch.
Yeah, loser couch because our NFL against the spread records. I am 12-12-1, and you are 10-14-1 overall.
Oh, sorry, you got
It's three-
more wins than I do.
3 weeks. The over under really helped me. I shined in the over unders. All right, so Nate, new to the show, explained it to you how this works already. We're kind of gonna go off the fly. I got all the games up here up top. We're gonna throw some numbers at the people. We're gonna throw some numbers at you guys. See if I can't change your minds. Make you guys bet the wrong way. That way I win. So basically, first game we got here is the game that's coming on very shortly, which I don't know if this is going to be out before the Bills-Denver game actually starts, but we're going to throw it in there anyway because we will actually bet it before the game starts. Bills -5.5 at Denver Broncos. The over-under is set at 48 here. Now, the computer says that the Bills are going to win 26-22, which means Denver will cover. The Denver Broncos fan in the room says, money line, hammer it.
Yeah, I would definitely hammer the money line on that. I mean, I have full confidence that the Bills will win this game, especially after just beating the Steelers and the 49ers.
See, I knew he was going to do that bullshit.
I've been trying to figure out this over-under on the game, though, because I feel like it's a low over-under for the
feel like
Bills.
it is.
But also, both defenses aren't bad, so it's kind of...
Denver put some points up last week, though.
Yeah.
I mean, Drew Lock threw 4 touchdowns last week, dude.
Is Lindsey playing this week? Yeah, he's
He's
there.
playing. Buffalo Bills are 5-0 against the spread in the last 5. Their total has gone over 9 of the last 13 games. There's your over status. Bills are 6-0 against the spread in their last 6 games against Denver. What says you, Krown?
Well, I know Buffalo. I read it the other day. Buffalo has averaged like 18 points in the past 3 games, and Denver's averaged 17 points in the past 3 games.
Well, Denver's ass.
Is Melvin Gordon playing?
Denver injury list says Casey Miller, Purcell, Melvin Gordon is questionable Saturday. So it still says questionable, so probably not.
Yeah, it's probably up by now, but I ain't going to look into it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I'm just gonna. You know what? I'm gonna take the Bills spread here.
Philip Lindsay is also questionable. Hip.
No, he is. I think he's fully active now.
All right, well, this needs to get refreshed then.
Yeah. I think he's fully active.
Denver injury list. Melvin Gordon is still questionable, and
P. Lindsay still up there.
Lindsay's still questionable. So
Well, fantasy as of 2:07 today says he's fully active.
Noah Fant is upgraded to probable Sunday versus Buffalo, but definitely will be hurt by halftime.
I'm going to take the
Zing.
Bills minus 5.5 here.
Weather at game time, 3:30 game time, 46 degrees in Denver.
Pooh, warm boy.
Oh yeah, warm boy. That might be an over. You
No.
know what?
I'll
I'm betting with my heart here. Denver Broncos money line,
All right.
Stupid Ohio State.
all caps,
Like you're
because I
screaming.
mean it. Nate, you still like Bills minus 5.5?
I'm gonna stick with the Bills.
Good. Hey, the
I
numbers
jumped on it. Bills minus 5.5 too.
numbers don't lie. They're 6-0 against the spread in the last 6 games and 5-0 against the Broncos
gotta-
against the spread. I mean,
gotta stick
numbers just
with
don't
it.
lie. Yeah. All right, next game we're talking about is tonight's game: Panthers versus Packers. Packers are minus 7.5. The over/under set at 53. Side note about this game: Primetime parlays coming at you from the OTSN Twitch stream tonight. Myself, Tyler Walk, and possibly Michael Kubaki will be doing primetime parlay tonight on the Panthers Packers game. Krown, you got any numbers on this game?
No.
No. All right.
I just think the Packers are going to.
Yeah, the computer says Packers are gonna have fucking dog walk. That's what it
Yeah.
says. It literally says the Panthers are gonna get fucking dog walked. Word for word. Yeah.
He's not exaggerating. That's literally what it
Weather
says.
is gonna be 26 in Green Bay. Cold boy.
Mm.
I'm gonna take the Packers minus 7.5 here.
11% chance of rain. Yeah, I don't know if there's another bet outside of that. Total has the Green Bay. Green Bay's 5-1 straight up in the last 6 games. The total has gone over in 7 of Green Bay's last 8 games against Carolina. The over tends to hit when they play Carolina.
McCaffrey's not playing.
Yeah, McCaffrey's not playing. That's the big one.
Mike Davis had a big week last week, a good week, but and the Packers' run defense is fucking
Yeah, I was
terrible.
gonna say the Packers defense is just complete ass cheeks. So it's tough if Teddy comes out and is primetime Teddy. It's gonna be hard for A-Rod to try to play defense on the offense
Yeah,
and outscore them all game.
Carolina, 4 of the last 5 games have hit the over. So the over's trending here. What was the over?
the over should trend with
53
Packers.
is high, man. I don't trust the Panthers to score that much. I'm taking Packers minus 7.5. This will be a sweep.
Yeah,
Sunday's game. This is Nate's territory. Bears at Vikings. Vikings minus 3, and the over/under is 46.5. Another high spread for a Bears game. Nate, how you feel about your Bears playing the Vikings this week? Because Oddshark says the Bears are gonna get fucking dog walked.
Yeah, you just take them like a piece of paper, crumple them up, and just throw them in the fucking trash. They're done. Last week's game was nothing to fucking be impressed about. Houston's hot ass today or this year too. So I'm gonna stick with the Vikings. I just don't see the offense looking like they did last week, and yeah.
I beg to differ. I'm gonna
You
take
think
the
so?
Bears plus 3.
Oh, hey.
Bears plus 3 because Trubisky is hot right now, baby.
Trubisky is
He is hot.
ridiculously
He's
hot.
He is hot. The Bears
He
have scored
is.
91 points in the past 3 games behind Trubisky. Yeah, that's right. He's got a
we'll
quarterback
see.
rating of 103.2 in those games.
As much as a Bears fan I am, I I don't know.
He sounds optimistic to me.
Yeah, I seem very pessimistic.
And David Montgomery and Allen Robinson have been hot in those games too.
Yeah, man.
Maybe I'm saying it to jinx it, and maybe they do get a win. But at this point, them winning doesn't really do anything for the Bears. So
The Vikings have, in the past 4 games, have allowed at least 27 points. An average 27 points in the past 4 games.
Both teams are 1-4 against the spread in their last 5 games.
that's always good.
Minnesota's under has hit 13 of the last 18 games when playing Chicago. 13 of the last 18 have hit under when these two teams have played. This game's going to suck. Can I fade Kennedy?
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
She ain't going to know.
All right. I'm going to, whatever Kennedy picks Sunday morning, I'm going to fade Kennedy. Krown Bears +3 and Nate Vikings -3.
Yep.
All right, moving on to the Lions at the Titans. Titans are -11.5. Derrick Henry projected to run a marathon.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Another 200-yard game.
He'll break 1,500 yards after this weekend.
The over-under, I didn't even read the over-under. Over-under is set at 51, but you really got to rely on the Lions to score, and the Lions can only score when it is not a conference game, when it's a
Non-division?
division game.
Yeah.
When it's a division, that's the only time the Lions can score is when it's a division game.
Or trash
Fucked
time.
me against the Packers last week. Goddamn
Or trash
fucking
time.
Lions. The Detroit's total has gone over 5 of the last 7. Yikes! I don't even want to read that one. Detroit is 1-4 against the spread in the last 5 games against Tennessee. Game time weather. Oh, they're in Tennessee. It's gonna be 50 degrees.
Yeah.
Big deal.
And Dorona's running rampant.
Yeah.
Also, I think Derrick Henry passed 1,500 last weekend. He's pushing to pass 2,000 before the end of the season.
He's going to break that record.
I'm gonna give all the points.
Hey, you guys think he should be the MVP if he breaks 2,000 yards?
No.
That's elite company.
There's one man that should be MVP, and his name is Aaron Rodgers.
Why not Patrick Mahomes?
Because he threw fucking 6 picks last week.
3.
Sure.
And
Against
still won.
the Dolphins.
Yeah,
Still won.
against the Dolphins.
Still won.
So what?
Still won.
That proves he's doing more with more.
The Titans' defense is terrible. FYI. They rank 26 in the league.
11.5 is so many points.
Galladay's still not playing. They actually didn't lose that bad last week against the Packers.
I said it's a division game though, man. Listen
Yeah.
to the words that are coming out of my mouth.
I know. I'm just saying.
I want the under. I want the over. No,
But we actually just got done talking about how bad the Packers defense is too.
Yeah.
So
I want the under at 51.5. I changed.
Swift is completely healthy. Fuck, man, that's a tough one.
Oh,
That's a
I did
tough
pick
one.
under.
Nate, you want the under?
Yep, I already got it on there.
Beautiful.
Man, what did I pick for this one? I'm just gonna hit that Titans -11.5.
That's scary, man. It's so many points.
I hope Derrick Henry runs wild and so does AJ Brown.
Next game, AJ Brown's a fucking. That's Derrick Henry
go,
down the field. That's
A.J.
a
Brown.
fucking monster. Texans at Colts -7.5, and the over/under is set at 51.5. Colts playing at Dome. I doubt they're gonna have that fucking thing open this weekend.
They got some snow. Indianapolis got some snow.
Yeah, 39 degrees. They ain't gonna have that motherfucker open. The Houston, they just played too, and it was pretty much a shootout, right? No, it was a shootout in the first half. In the second half, we only scored a safety.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was an absolute shootout in the first half, and then the second half was only a safety between all 2 quarters.
Colts offense has been rolling.
Yeah, they just finally started giving T.Y. Hilton some love.
Yeah.
Houston Texans are 4-10 against the spread in their last 14 games. Can't play against the spread, and the total has gone under in 4 of last 5 games. Houston's 4-10 straight up. Houston is 0-5 against the spread in their last 5 games against Indianapolis. That's enough for me.
Yep.
Ooh.
Indianapolis is 4-1 against the spread in their last 5. Indianapolis over has hit in 4 of the last 5 games. Do you know who they've played in their last 5 games? The Texans. So that's the only game that hasn't gone over in the last 5 games. So, because they played them 2 weeks ago and the over didn't hit.
Yeah.
So 4 of 5. Under might be a play there, but you can't go against the numbers. I'm taking Colts. Oh, 7.5 is so much.
It is a lot.
Oh, man.
I'm going to take the Texans plus 7.5. I want the points.
I got it. I will take the under of 51.5. Texans plus 7.5. Crown's going with Texans plus 7.5. I'm going under 51.5.
I'm also going to stick with that under.
And 51.5. And Nate is going under 51.5 as well. 51.5. Sometimes I type these up on like Thursday. So the spread will change. So if you have a new spread, you're welcome to bring your new spread with.
Gotcha.
Under 51.5. Next game, we're talking about Jags at Ravens, minus 12.5. The over. Oh, that's a lot again. The Jaguars are playing at Baltimore. Baltimore is giving the Jags 12.5 points, and the over-under is set at 47.5.
The Jaguars haven't won since their season opener. Just an FYI.
They just beat the Browns.
The Jaguars?
Oh, Jaguars. I thought you said Ravens for some
No, the Ravens are on a 2-game winning streak.
Hey, so
they ain't got Minshew.
The way that game ended last week was wild. So,
bro, that was potentially the game of the year.
Oh, yeah, absolutely was. But so a lot of people, I had Baltimore at 2.5 because I did my spread on Thursday. So they kicked the field goal. I was good. I'm washing my fucking hands of this game. I won that. I'm out of here.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people had him at 3.5 because at Sunday it went to 3.5. So they kicked the field goal. Browns are still winning by 0.5 point. Well, Browns want to fuck around with the annexation of Puerto Rico, and they run out of the back of the end zone with a safety. That puts two more on the. Now the Ravens covered.
Yeah.
That game, that play fucked a lot. Well, either fucked or helped a lot of people. I had 2.5. Didn't matter to me.
Hear about that speculation that old boy had to go poop and came back and threw a 44-yard touchdown?
Bubble guts,
They
yeah.
said cramps, man. That's what they said.
Bubble guts.
He had an
reactions.
arm cramp. Never heard of a fucking arm cramp.
Drew Lock career high 4 passing touchdowns versus Panthers last week. No big deal. We have the pregame for. It's just gonna get wild in here. We got Notre Dame.
State.
We got Notre Dame and Clemson playing on that TV, and we got Denver's old school today too. I got to put my old
Those
stuff on.
unis are dope.
You got that jersey somewhere.
I got my hat on already. I got to pull that. Oh, that jersey's in the washer. Son of a cocksucking motherfucker.
Yeah, it's gonna take at least
Son
an
of a
hour to dry.
Krown.
Back to this game.
Sorry. Jacksonville's 4-2 against the spread in the last 6 games. Jacksonville's 0-10 straight up in their last 10 games. Jacksonville is 5-0 against the spread in their last 5 games against Baltimore. Not bad when you're getting a lot of points. Baltimore's 4-2 against spread in the last 6 games. 14-6 straight up in their last 20 games. Sometimes I have no idea what the point behind this is. Like, why did you do 20 games for Baltimore, but you only did 10 games for Jacksonville? I don't.
Jacksonville's terrible.
Yeah, but I don't get it. There's no rhyme or reason.
Yeah.
The total has gone under in 6 of Baltimore's last 7 games against Jacksonville. Jacksonville's a team that scares me because I watch them play.
Because James Robinson's a fucking workhorse.
Yeah.
He's he could potentially break the non-drafted rookie rushing records this weekend. I think he's only like 70 yards from breaking it or something like that.
Well,
from an undrafted rookie.
Got a few weeks to do
But
it still.
he's a workhorse. I got him in fantasy.
Their defense dekes me all the time because they played really well against the Packers.
Yeah.
And then every week I'm like, yeah, I remember watching that Packers game. They played well. And then you turn the defense, or you check the defense, like, oh yeah, they gave up 10,000 yards and 60 touchdowns today. It's like, that's a defense that played the Packers?
all right.
MVP Aaron Rodgers?
I don't know. The Ravens kind of hot right now. I think I'm just gonna take the Ravens. Fuck, minus 12.5.
That's a lot, man.
I'm gonna take Ravens minus 12.5.
I'm taking Jags plus 12.5. Nate?
I'm gonna stick with that. Ravens 12.5.
Ravens minus 12.5.
Yep.
You know, the stat that got me was the 5-0 against the spread versus the Ravens. The Jacksonville Jaguars are 5-0 against the spread in their last 5 games against Baltimore, which just, I mean, Next game we're talking about Patriots at Dolphins, which is usually, I mean, even when Tom Brady was there, this is usually a good game because the Dolphins always played the Patriots hard. Patriots
They did beat him last time.
Well, if week 1, Cam Newton ran all over the place.
They also look
But the Dolphins
shit.
always play New England tough towards the end of the season. I don't get it. But every year towards the end of the season, Miami always gives New England a problem.
And now Tua Tagovailoa is starting to get a rhythm.
He's been solid. Nothing to, showboat about, but he's been very good.
Nothing to write home about last week. Fuck me.
Yeah.
Total has for New England. The total has gone under in 5 of New England's last 5 games. New England is 4-2 straight up in the last 6 games. Who gives a fuck? We're talking about the spread here. New England is 8-4 against the spread in their last 12 games when playing Miami. New England has covered 8 of the last 12 times they played Miami against the spread. Miami is 8-1 against the spread in the last 9 games. Yikes. Man, why you gotta do this bullshit? Let's see. The total has gone under in 4 of Miami's last 6 games against New England. I might play the under here. What is it? 41.5. That is awfully low.
Yeah, it is pretty
Patriots
low.
game. I'm playing it. Under.
Ugh.
Got Krown.
Ugh. I think I remember in that parlay that I made, I picked the New England money line on this. It was almost a pick, and it was like +1 something. I feel like Miami's gonna win this game though now. I'm gonna go Miami -1.5.
Melvin Gordon's playing, it looks like.
Uh oh. Josh Allen ain't scared.
You're welcome to just talking to your microphone.
I don't know why. I was just zoned out.
Yeah, he tapped me and
look.
pointed at the screen.
Hey man, look.
This thing's on.
I don't know.
Hello in there.
A long day.
I'm gonna go Fins -1.5.
All right. You're welcome to take money line there too if you'd
I'm
like.
betting against myself here though, because I know I took the Patriots money line.
Yeah, but that parlay's not going to hit, man.
Yeah, I know, but
You got nothing to worry about until Sunday night.
You're right.
Then you can start worrying about that.
Got nothing. I didn't pick the
Nate?
money.
I'm gonna stick with that -1.5 for the Fins.
-1.5.
Fins
with the
up, baby.
Dolphins. Next game we're talking about 49ers -3 at Weedham Boys. Over-under is 45.5. That seems like a high over-under for these two teams.
I mean, they can score. Debo Samuel's out again for the Niners. They still don't have Kittle back.
Who's your quarterback?
Andy Dalton.
I was gonna say, dude.
It's going to be 61. I mean,
They in Dallas.
61 in Dallas, yeah. And a dome.
Oh,
too,
I was
by
gonna
the
say
way.
it's dome.
The Niners need to win if they want to have any kind of shot at trying to make the playoffs. I don't think they do, but they have to win if they want any kind of shot because that division's pretty tight.
I'd rather have the Niners in there because your other choice is with the Vikings or the Bears.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd rather see the Niners in playoffs.
They don't even have anybody.
They're all hurt.
Yeah.
I'd still rather see the Niners.
I mean, I don't want to see the Bears in the playoffs.
Yeah, God, no. San Francisco is 1-5 against the spread in the last 6. San Francisco straight up. Who gives a fuck again? A lot of straight ups here. The total has gone over in 6 of San Francisco's last 7 games when playing Dallas on the road.
But that wasn't with Nick Mullins.
Correct. Yeah, sometimes you got to take the numbers, throw them out the window because we got new shit here. San Francisco is 1-4 against the spread in their last 5 games this season. Isn't that 1-5? See, I don't understand. There's no rhyme or reason to have these numbers. Dallas is 3-10 against the spread in the last 13 games. The total has gone. I just read that one. Total has gone over 6 of the last 7 when playing home against San Francisco. That's in there like 4 times. They really want to hammer that home.
Yeah.
I don't think those numbers help me at all. Fuck, man. I'm going to go 49ers -3 just because how do you trust the Cowboys? And I don't know. I just feel like that's a high over-under for this game. That might be an under. What was the trend? over is the trend, but that's just me.
I'm actually gonna hit that over. That's gonna be my bet.
I got it. To me, it's just that 40. These two teams. When you think about the Cowboys, do you think about 4 touchdowns a game?
No.
Right now, in this day and age, without Dak Prescott.
Yeah, but all you need is each of them to get 3 and a couple field goals.
Nate, in this day and age, I asked the Cowboys fan that. I mean,
Listen,
that's
they
on
don't
me.
even like the way their coaches are coaching down there.
Dude.
You're not wrong.
They're saying, how do you expect to play good defense when you got to run all the time? Unconditioned, uncoachable. Get them the fuck out.
Yeah.
I'm going 49ers.
Ooh. 49ers -3. Next game we're talking about is the Seahawks -6.5 at Washington football team. The Washington football team over-under is at 43.5. Let's see what I got here for this game. Oof. Oh, I thought that said 42. Seattle is 3-6 against the spread in their last 9 games. The under has hit in 5 of Seattle's last 5 games. Russell Wilson, he's a guy you got to be perfect because that team has nothing else to offer.
Nope.
Yeah.
DK Metcalf, but guess who's got to throw him the ball? I mean,
He's got to be on. Otherwise, the team just falls apart.
Yeah.
Their
defense is weak.
Yeah.
Seattle is 1-4 against the spread in their last 5 road games. They're playing Washington. It's going to be 48 degrees in Washington.
They just
Washington's
recently
defense-
lost to the Giants.
Washington defense has been
They
good,
did just lose
too.
to the Giants, didn't
And
they?
Washington football team is on the come up.
Their
I mean,
defense
Nate
has
talked
been
me into
good.
it.
I'm going to go with Washington for
I want
sure.
Washington money line. That's what I want.
I did put Seahawks, but then now that I said it
it's
out
not
loud.
final until you're on the
now
microphone.
that
Sure.
you're thinking about it.
Yeah, it's not final until you're on the microphone, bud. You want the
So
points?
let's do
You want Washington 6.5, or you want?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good call. I got a little bold with mine. Nate's taking Washington plus 6.5. I'm taking Washington money line. I might have to throw some money on that. That's got to be a decent payout.
I'm gonna hit the over under on this game. 43.5. Hit the over.
I got it.
Hit the
And
over. I think it's gonna
over
be a good. I know
43.
Washington's defense is pretty good, but Seattle's defense
I
is
think
terrible.
so. When you look at Seattle, you say, yeah, they can score.
They can score. Yeah.
When you look at the 49ers and the Cowboys, you're like, I just don't know who's scoring there.
I think it's a low over under, so I think they could do it.
Yeah, so I think 43 is a low over-under for the Seattle game, but a 45 for Cowboys 49ers I think is a high over-under. It's
Yeah.
2 points, but it's just Vegas is smarter than I am, I'll say that much. I mean, Bucks minus 6.5 at Falcons. The over-under is set at 48. Tampa Bay is... Oh, I'm sorry. They're playing at Atlanta, 56 degrees come game time. Doesn't look like there's...
Dome, though.
Oh, yeah, it's Dome said no. Who gives a fuck?
I'm just gonna take the Bucks minus 6.5 because I just hate the Falcons and they don't have Julio.
It's true.
And for fantasy purposes, I hope Calvin Ridley lights it up. But I think the Bucks are gonna get this win. They know they're fighting for that playoff spot, so I think they can win by a touchdown.
Julio is officially out Sunday versus Tampa.
Yeah. Brady will figure it out this week.
Tampa Bay is 8-4 straight up. See, I want spread numbers. The total has gone over in 6 of Tampa Bay's last 7 games when playing on the road against Atlanta. This ain't a primetime game, is it? Because Tom Brady sucks at primetime. This is a 4 o'clock game.
Hit 4, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Let's see what Atlanta looks like. Total has gone under in 6 of Atlanta's last 7 games. So go ahead and throw those 2 right out the fucking window. Total has gone over in 6 of Tampa Bay's last 7 games when playing on the road against Atlanta. And then Atlanta is under 6 of the last 7.
I mean, I don't know.
Atlanta is 4-1 against the spread in their last 5 games played in week 15.
Gosh, Atlanta's...
I'm gonna stick with my pick with the Bucks.
Nate wants Bucks minus 6.5.
Minus 6.5.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take Falcons plus 6.5 just to see what happens. I'm gonna fade the crowd there. 5. Yeah, I'm gonna take plus 6.5.
Just
Bull
on
strategy.
paper, there's just there's no reason why the Bucks should lose this game.
The
But they happen to just keep losing games. Doesn't make sense.
Yeah, I was going to follow that up by saying, on paper, the Bucks shouldn't be losing games at all.
yeah.
It's
I mean,
ridiculous.
they're missing a few people, but yeah, they shouldn't.
Their defense was so hot at the beginning of the year. Now they look like everybody else's defense.
Dog doo-doo.
Here's another huge spread. The Jets at the Rams. The Rams are minus 17.5. Now, before I start reading any numbers, the Jets were minus 16 last week, and they got fucking dog walked. I took the Jets plus like 13 or 16. Didn't hit.
I'm 100% taking the Rams minus 17.5.
Yeah, there's no way you don't.
100%.
I'm
Their coaches are
100%.
throwing the games.
17.5.
The Jets are dog shit, and the Rams'
Yeah.
defense is.
You want to talk about that a little bit, Nate? I think you got the most football mind in here as far as
What's that?
coaching wise. What the Jets did last week.
Oh, I don't. You know what? I
You don't even
I
need got
wanna
words
talk about
for it.
honestly.
It's
Yeah, it's sad. You can't. You're purposely throwing the games and not telling the. You know, I would. If it was my perspective, if I was playing for the Jets and my coach is telling me to run a cover 0 fucking defense when we are winning the game and it's going to give us the loss, I would be pretty upset. But I'm also going to be sitting in my $1 million house, so it's
Who gives a
you know, tit for tat. But
The Rams' defense is just. They've been unstoppable the past few weeks. So
yeah,
it's
they've been
just-
going too hard. I don't think the Jets got anything to stop Donald or Floyd or Brockers.
Do you want Rams minus 17.5, or did you had the over in here at 43.5?
Oh, do I?
I erased it, but you had the over at 43.5.
Yeah, they put all 43 up on the Jets. I'm gonna go the minus 17.5 Rams.
Rams minus 17.5. I don't know here, man. This is a game I definitely am not putting money on.
Big spread.
Yeah, it's a
Big spread. But after last week,
Yeah, I was like, how do you not lose by 20 in the NFL? Yeah, you're trying to lose, but a little bit of dignity wouldn't hurt. Anybody playing for their jobs over there? Fuck. I'm gonna hold rope and go Rams minus 17.5, I guess.
You're just gonna run goal line offense.
Yeah. I'll hold the fucking rope. Rams minus 17.5. Next game we're talking about Eagles at Cardinals minus 6.5. You can go ahead and throw every fucking number you have out the window because Jalen Hurts. I can read off numbers to you, but nothing's going to mean anything. I didn't even read any
You
Rams
just
numbers.
smoked the number one in the
Yeah.
NFC South.
Actually, so the computer says that the Arizona Cardinals will win this game 31-13.
What?
So Jalen Hurts last week was his,
69 degrees at game time. Nice.
last week was his first start, and they won. So he won his first NFL start, which is good. I just don't see that happening this week. I think Cardinals are going to. I think the Cardinals actually are on like a 3-game losing streak.
3-game losing
Yeah,
streak.
they're hot ass right now.
They're also 1-5 against the spread in their last 6, and their total has gone under 5 of the last 6. 4-1 against the spread in their last 5 games when playing at home against Philadelphia. Now, I know I'm reading you numbers, and I said go ahead and throw all the numbers out because of Jalen Hurts, but these are Cardinal numbers. This has nothing to do with the quarterback for the Eagles. These are Cardinals numbers. Yeah, you can take all these. You can take all the Eagles numbers and throw them right out the window.
Try not to be biased that the Eagles are just going to be trash because of. I just want them to be trash.
I'll tell you what, the Cardinals have screwed me over the last, I don't know, let's call it 6 weeks. You think I'd learn my lesson? I'm hard-headed, though, man.
Nah. Since when?
Eagles plus 6.5.
I'm gonna take Cardinals minus 6.5.
I'm gonna take the Eagles plus 6.5.
I don't like the Eagles. I don't like anything about them.
And D-Hop hasn't been playing that great, at least in fantasy.
No, that's what the Cardinals been struggling, man.
You can't get it to D-Hop. That's it.
We got 3 games left here. We're talking. This is your game of the week.
Oh, 100%. Breeze is back, right?
Yeah, this will be on all 5 of the TVs in the green room Sunday night. Breeze is back. Are you sure?
They said he was back.
Yeah.
Oof.
Breeze is back, baby.
Well, I'm going to take that over.
It's easy over, right?
52.5. Chiefs -3 at Saints. The over-under is 52.5. I believe the Saints are in a dome, so game time weather doesn't matter. Let's get you some numbers here.
If the Saints win, they also wrap up the division. So
Kansas City 0-5 against the spread in their last 5 games.
Jesus.
Well, they give a lot of points, man. Kansas City's pretty fucking
yeah.
good. Kansas City 8-0 straight up in their last 8 games. Straight up. Kansas City is 1-5 against the spread in the last 6 games this season. The 5 games, I don't understand. No analytics here. New Orleans 5-1 against the spread in the last 6 games.
also, Michael Thomas is not playing. He will miss the rest of the season.
He
will. They say he should be good by the playoffs, but just FYI, he's not playing.
Mike Thomas is on the IR. It says Drew Brees is upgraded to probable Sunday. Doesn't say he's starting. Just
Guess
says
we'll find out Sunday.
Either way.
Yeah, I still like the over. All the overs, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
Chiefs over, Saints over, total over, Mahomes yards over. Whoever the quarterback for the Saints is over. What do you boys got here? Crown them.
Man, yeah, I'm just gonna hit that over with you. Over 52.5.
I'm gonna follow suit.
And Nate is also taking over 52.5. I wonder how loud those keystrokes are on the microphone.
Hope they're extremely loud.
I'm a loud typer.
Yeah, I know.
I'm a loud typer. I get aggressive with it.
Yeah, I know.
B-R-O. You know? You gotta let that keyboard know.
Hiya, bro.
You gotta let that keyboard know. I only said BRO because we're talking about the Browns game next. I was gonna spell Browns out and I got lazy. Browns -6.5 at Giants. The over-under here is 44.5.
This is the game I did not touch in my parlay. I'm just nervous of it. Like, somehow the Giants won last week.
Yeah.
So I'm like, how? Don't know.
Weather is 31 degrees. Precipitation 32%. Doesn't say nothing about snow. That's good.
They're in New York?
Doesn't say nothing about snow.
No, where they at? In New York?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, they're in New York.
Okay.
I'm not saying there's not snow on the ground. I'm just saying it does.
Say they just got dumped on.
It's not going
but
to snow.
the field
Yeah.
has definitely been clean since then.
The field will be moist.
I wish I had a word of the day like. Bah, 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 bah. Cleveland 2-6 against the spread in the last 8 games. The total has gone over in 8 of Cleveland's last 12 games. Got to trust the Giants to score, though. I know they scored last week, but
Browns defense is pretty good.
Cleveland 1-4 against the spread in the last 5 games against New York Giants. I like how they threw New York Giants in there, not just New York. Because how do you know?
I mean, you have to put that in there, right?
Cleveland 2-10 against the spread in their last 12 games on the road.
Ugh.
Man.
This is why I didn't touch this game.
Giants are 5-2 against the spread in the last 7 games. The total has gone under in 4 of New York Giants' last 5 games. Giants are 4-1 straight up. Giants are 4-12 against the spread in the last 16 home games. I'm thinking the Browns. They're hot. Just ride the hot hand as far as I'm concerned. Browns -6.5.
They showed out last week too. It was a tough loss, but they showed out.
Yeah, they did. Well, you got to stop. You got to stop the Ravens.
Yeah.
You had the game won.
Oh,
Just
yeah.
don't let them go 60 yards in a minute and a half.
Yeah.
Oh wait, you did.
Yeah, I did.
And then you put the best kicker in the league behind the ball to kick a game-winning field goal.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna go with you. I'm gonna go Browns -6.5.
It's a clean sweep, baby.
Browns -6.5 all the way around. Monday Night Football. Steelers. Fuck these spreads, man. Steelers -13 at Bengals. The over-under is set at 40.5. I'm going to take the under there. Under 40.5. Get you some numbers here. We're playing in Cincinnati. I'll give you some game time. Oh, not available. Too far out.
It's because it's Monday.
Yeah, not available. Game time
Saturday.
not available.
The fuck?
Whatever.
Whatever. Anyway.
The Pittsburgh Steelers are 2-4 against the spread in the last 6.
Cool. That's a big spread.
Total has gone under in 5 of Pittsburgh's last 6 games. Hit the under. Pittsburgh is 11-2 straight up. Pittsburgh 10-3-2 against the spread in the last 15 games against Cincinnati. They can cover against Cincinnati.
Ooh. Yeah, well, Cincinnati's terrible.
Cincinnati's 1-4 against the spread in the last 5 games. The under has hit 4 of the last 5. Total has hit under in 4 of Cincinnati's last 5 games against Pittsburgh. Hit the under. Nathan, what do you got here, man?
I'm gonna. I'm gonna stick Steelers. I'm gonna stick that Steelers minus 13.
-13.5, man.
It's
That
hard.
is a lot of points.
I'm staying with it. Steelers minus
It's hard.
13.5.
They don't have.
So many points.
They lost back to back.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're gonna be hungry.
So many points.
They're gonna be hungry.
Well, they ain't getting that 1 seed anymore, so maybe start resting guys. I don't know.
They still gotta win the division.
All you gotta do is beat the Browns at the end of the year.
Still
No
gotta win
easy
the division.
feat.
Right now, it's not. No,
When
you start
they're missing a handful of defensive players, and they still ain't got James Conner.
you start resting
Yeah.
guys. I don't know, man. You definitely gotta win this game though. So we differ on 1. Same. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. We differ on a lot. You got a lot of opinions there. That wraps it up for us. Nate, congratulations on your first show with the Region Degenerates.
Thank you, sir.
We're gonna record a new intro for you next week. Hopefully, we get a little bit more time next week.
Next week is the holidays.
Julia, we'll be recording on the weekend though. It's not like
we can try to do it Saturday. We'll
yeah,
see.
it'll
I
be
mean,
a
we'll see.
Saturday. We're
We'll
not
see.
gonna do a Friday. I'll be on call next week too. So
We'll see what happens.
But yeah, I think we can knock something out on the weekend. We're gonna get a new logo. It's gonna be the same logo. We're just gonna get that cigarette smoker out of here.
Ooh. That's my favorite co.
Yeah, wow. You hear that?
Oh.
Huh.
Oh. You've only been my co for one
Wow.
episode.
Wow.
One. Actually, it's not even over yet.
And done. Final thoughts, Scott Krown.
I'm going to miss you, B.
Hey, you gotta show up, man.
Oh, yeah, I know.
Gotta show up.
Excited for NBA. I haven't really watched a lot of preseason, but it's preseason. I hope the Bulls can make some kind of something happen this make the playoffs this year. NHL, let's go Hawks. Ready to talk some hockey coming soon. And hope you guys all have a great holiday, Merry Christmas. And hopefully we'll record so I can wish you all Happy New Year. Because I'm not going to do it yet.
Ooh. I hope you have a shitty New Year.
Oh, damn.
Not a bad one, but not a good one.
It's been a shitty year, so I hope everyone has a great New Year.
Nate, final thoughts, bud.
Thanks for letting me get on the team here. I'm pretty excited to get on some podcasts and talk some sports. Yeah, that's all I got.
I'm no longer the
Guess I'll
biggest
see you
person
guys.
in the room.
That's true.
Kind of makes me sad a little bit.
I
Still
don't
the
know-
tallest.
I don't know why you thought you ever were. Hey,
Nate told me what you look like squatting next to him the other day. So
are you
No,
kidding
no.
me?
That's not true.
Are you kidding me?
That's not
he
true.
sent me a text and he's like, "Dude, this dude is ass."
Are
Like,
you
I don't even have
kidding
his
me?
number.
So yeah, I was in the gym the other day, and me and Nate walk in at the exact same time, just on accident. Same thing on Saturday too with you, by the way.
Yeah.
Me and Kyle walked into the gym the exact same time on accident, thinking you guys probably might have the GPS on my phone or something.
Yeah.
tracking you down, baby.
Snap maps.
Hey,
I
let's
gotta start
go
watching you
show
guys.
Wilson how much he sucks at lifting
I
weights.
gotta start watching.
Yeah.
He's hurt.
Yeah,
Who's
I'm
hurt?
He's got a kink in his neck.
I got a kink in my neck.
He's got a massage gun in there.
Oh, you wanna try that?
What do you got?
I got the
Massage gun?
Yeah.
I'll give it a try. I got one at home, but I don't. Most of the time, whenever I try it, everybody else's is usually better. I just got a little cheap one off Amazon.
I got Julie White. It was a cheap boy on Black Friday. No
Oh, yeah.
longer a cheap boy.
It's still $100-something.
Yeah. Yeah, I've been abusing that gun lately. Yeah, so I walked in the gym and I got a squat next to the biggest guy in the gym. Now, granted, there were only 2 people in the gym at the time, but
Yeah.
Well, that's what happens. He's a thick boy. Damn, boy.
nah, he's a big dude.
Yeah.
He's a big dude. I am very excited to start talking about Hawks hockey. I got to get some more Hawk stuff up in here. I don't think I have enough. I got to even it out with
You got this shit-looking Bronco over here, and then you got this shit-looking Red Sox logo, too. Bunch of shit.
I'm glad we're not talking about baseball yet.
Hell yeah, brother. I'm
so glad
excited.
we're not talking about baseball yet. Hawks hockey. I cannot wait to start talking about hockey.
Hockey.
We're going to turn Nate into a gambler and a Blackhawks fan. Like a diehard Blackhawks fan.
What's the word? I used to be a Blackhawks fan.
Reborn again.
Reborn.
All right.
Born again.
Reborn.
He just fell off the hockey wagon.
Yeah.
That's all it was.
It's conveniently right around the time. I was into all Chicago sports right 05, 06 when everybody was doing good. Sox, Blackhawks, Bulls were making it to the playoffs, and the Bears sadly lost in the Super Bowl.
In the Super Bowl, you're right.
Darn.
But they made it.
They were
They
there.
were there. Someone's got to lose.
I'm excited to start talking hockey. I'm going to get into basketball this year.
I sure hope so because
I'm going to pull the trigger. I'm going to get into
a
basketball.
basketball guy left me.
I'm going to get into basketball this year.
It's
What
fun to
team do
talk.
I like? Did Harden get traded yet?
Not yet.
He's ready to go, though.
So I still like the Rockets. Rockets.
Raptors?
I still like the Rockets.
He was looking pretty thick in those pictures. You see that?
Yeah.
James Harden was looking pretty fluffy.
Yeah.
I'm still a Rockets fan.
Put on some weight in the offseason partying so much.
Where are the Rockets from? San Antonio. Nope.
Houston.
You're close, though.
St. Louis. Nope.
Houston.
Houston Rockets. Yeah, that's it.
Nice.
Yeah, you stupid.
Big basketball guy.
Yeah,
You
big
stupid.
basketball guy.
Big basketball.
Who's the favorites to win the championship this
Gotta be
year?
the Lakers.
At least you know that.
Gotta be the Lakers.
Easy.
James Harden going to the Lakers?
Hell no.
What do you mean no?
They got LeBron and AD. You think they could afford James Harden?
Nah.
Send a max with AD.
I don't know why you gotta be so mean about it. And just ask a question, bro.
He's definitely ready to go, though.
Excited. Anyway, let's wrap it up.
And we are
Out.